Prayers of various sorts, a sermon, and various holy ceremonies characterize a normal church service. But what happens during a church service for the deaf? A question that not many of the hearing folks have answers to, but which can be answered by attending one of the few churches for the deaf community in the country. Early Sunday morning at the heart of Nairobi's central business district lies Emmanuel Church for the deaf. The inability to hear is a hidden form of disability that requires the help of a sign language interpreter at all times. For this group of worshippers, praising God is more than just verbal aesthetics, but a deep relationship bound by the love for His Word, a point demonstrated by their commitment in worship through sign language. Using the Kenyan Sign Language Bible and guided by a large projector mounted on the wall, the worshippers join in the day's sermon. A deaf priest is invited to the podium to deliver the word of God in a language only known to the congregants. Luckily for this flock, a sign language interpreter is present with an aim to serve those varying degrees of hearing impairments. Elizabeth is not deaf, but she is a sign language interpreter who has opted to worship with this unique community.
I had the passion for the deaf people. I chose to attend this service at least to encourage them, for them to see not only them who are supposed to come to this service, but any other person can come here.
Thanks to her and others of her kind, the deaf can now communicate to the hearing, and they get to respond in virtual signs that have meaning. For Patricia Mulongo, the wife to the resident pastor, the decision to establish the church was born out of the fact that the deaf community, just like their hearing counterparts, have a right to worship their God. Kenyan Sign Language and Braille are recognized in the country's new constitution as the national and official languages alongside English and Swahili. The Kenya Disabilities Act of 2003 stipulates that qualified interpreters for the deaf are a requirement to assist them in education, employment, or other activities. The ability to perform the most ancient and powerful human desires, worship, is often ignored by people who have no limitations to practice it. For the deaf, the opportunity to do so is priceless. Reporting for KBC Channel 1, I am Karen Thiong'o.